Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. It's me, Cody, of course. Who the fuck else would it be? And this is insanely chill. I'm not gonna bore you with the fucking intro. You know how it goes. You know. To be honest, guys, I don't really have that many things I want to talk about today. I just yesterday posted the weekend edition. I don't know if you saw that. I've started doing podcasts on the weekend as well, a second episode per week. And this week it was with my friends Matt and Zane. Very funny dudes, both YouTubers. Zane is one of the most popular vloggers on YouTube. Matt is in all of the vlogs, and they're part of like the vlog squad, I think is the official name of the crew. Very funny group of people. Love their vlogs. Very funny. So if you missed that, I posted that on Monday. Sorry, it was a day late. Because, you know, I was fucking drunk, okay? I was drunk. So what? I was drunk. And I forgot to post it on Sunday, so I posted it on Monday. And now I'm here recording another episode to make up for the fact that I was drunk on Sunday. Anyways, what do I want to talk about today? Number one thing that I want to talk about, because this is fucking crazy, is that Keep Your Dick Fat, the song that Noel and I made, is on the iTunes hip-hop charts right now. Swear to God, it's fucking charting. It's charting. It released in the store yesterday, and now it's on the fucking charts. It's like number 181 right now, I think. Something like that. You know what? I want to look it up because... And I tweeted about it, and now it's like climbing even higher. Let's see. Where are we here? Yeah, 181 still. Damn it. But still, it's right under fucking Slippery by Migos is number 80. Well, 180. 179 is a Kendrick Lamar song. What the hell? This is pretty fucking cool. Now, I know, like, you know, obviously it's not going to stay on the charts. Probably, right? There's 99% chance it'll fall back down, right? But it's cool. It's still a fucking good achievement. We can say that we made something from scratch that is now on the iTunes charts. That's pretty fucking cool. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of Noel and I. And I think it's just a cool achievement to be able to say that we did that. Maybe one day I'll be able to create a song that'll stay on the charts. That'll be a goal, my next goal, I guess. But it's pretty fucking cool. So if you bought it on iTunes, I appreciate you very much. If you haven't yet and you're interested, it's 99 cents. You know, cop it. Throw your boys some support. Maybe even write a review if you're feeling saucy. A good review. Please and thank you. It's cool, man. It's really cool. We'll see what happens. It's going to be on Spotify in the next couple days. So if you want to stream it, add it to your playlists or whatever. Add it to your sex playlist. That's what you should do. I know all your motherfuckers got a sex playlist. And it's probably all just... fucking, oh, what's this guy's, oh, god damn it, like not Ray J. Who do you fuck to? That's what I want to know. Who do you fuck to? I mean, you should be having sex with this podcast. That's what I would suggest. But if you're not, if you prefer music, what do you have sex to? You know what I used to have sex to? I'll tell you this right now. I think I've said this in a video before or something. I lost this. I don't even know if I haven't said this in a previous video. I don't know why I'm saying it now because it's a really intimate detail of my life, and I probably shouldn't be spouting these. To be honest, I should probably keep these out. But you know what? Fuck it. Right? I lost my virginity to a song by. Oh my God, not Postal Service. What the oh my God. Oh my God, this is going to piss me off now. Why can't I remember this? What's the band like Postal Service? It's on the tip of my tongue. Bands similar to Postal Service. Come on, please Google Death Cab for Cutie. Thank you. There it is. This is the number one thing that showed up. Bands similar to Postal Service, and it was the number one fucking thing. Death Cab for Cutie. And so, and because my girlfriend at the time, it was like the CD in her fucking CD player. God damn it. Here come the old jokes again. Yes, I lost my virginity when CD players were being used. But that's more of a, that's a testament not to how old I am, but to how early I lost my virginity. No, I'm kidding. It's a testament to how old I am, I think. But anyways, it was the only CD in her CD player, so every time we had sex, we'd just play it. And so now I have this like weird, horny reaction whenever Death Cab for Cutie comes on. Makes me want to fuck! And that's what I hope this podcast is to you. And maybe even keep your dick fat. Throw it on your sex playlist. Fuck to it. Yeah, so what the fuck? So that was the first thing I wanted to talk about, that I'm now a charting hip-hop artist. Fucking sick, dude. And the second thing I wanted to talk about, I don't really have anything written down because I was so focused on getting this weekend edition out with Zane and Matt that I was like, but the second thing I wanted to talk about was email. So this morning I'm like going through my emails, as you do. There's that window, in the 7 and 9, I like to check my emails and just drink coffee and whatever. So I'm going through my emails, and I'm going through the promotions tab on Gmail. You know how you get all those stupid fucking marketing emails from companies you've never even heard of? It's just like someone sold your email address to them. So now you got to deal with emails from them all the time being like, hey, why don't you check out our volleyball league? And you're like, what the I never even signed up for that. It's like, hey, this gardening magazine, sign up for a year-long subscription. You're like, I wouldn't read that if you paid me to read it. If you held a gun to my head and was like, read this gardening magazine cover to cover, I'd be like, shoot me in the face. But you get emails from these fucking companies. You got to go and click the unsubscribe button, right? I'll just archive them usually, or I'll delete them, whatever. But, normally when I'm feeling, or every once in a while when I'm feeling like particularly productive, I'll go and I'll unsubscribe. Because then I'll be like, I won't get any future emails from this company. So this is something I should do now in order to save my future self. So I'll go and I'll do that. And then you'll unsubscribe. And then it'll be like, thank you for unsubscribing. And then they'll send you another email saying thank you, or like confirming that you've been unsubscribed. How does that make any sense? How the fuck does that make any sense? Hey, I do not want to receive any emails from you in the future at all. Okay, thanks. Here's an email confirming that you don't want that. I just told you I don't fucking want it. It's not even confirming. It's like just saying it. You've unsubscribed. Yeah, I don't want this email either. I unsubscribed. Now that you sent me another one, it makes me feel very uneasy about the fact that I just unsubscribed. It makes me feel like you're going to continue sending me email in the future. It's fucked up. It's all fucked. But I've sent marketing emails in the future. Some of them are good. I you know what I look at a lot? The Trulia emails. Yeah, I use Trulia to find this apartment. It's like a real estate website. And now basically I'll just get Trulia emails every day, even though I didn't even opt in. They just like send me emails and they're like, here's some other apartments for the thing that you searched for a year ago. Every single day. But I love it for some reason. Because I get to see these like new houses around the neighborhood and it's just like dope. I like to be on top of the real estate market. Even though I don't have enough money to invest. But when I do, I'm going to know some shit. I'm going to know which ones are on the market. I'll be like, hell yeah, bitch. I don't need no real estate agent. I've been reading Trulia emails every morning for 2 years. Those are the only marketing emails I like. So don't send them if you own a company. What else did I want to talk about? Okay, here's another thing. I find it interesting. People on YouTube will say, basically, I filmed a video this morning, and I'm going to edit it tonight probably and have it out hopefully by tomorrow or today, I guess, if you're listening to this on Wednesday. But, and I'm not going to tell you what it is, but basically I was going through some of the comments on my video where I roasted Jake Paul. Well, there you go. I just told you what it was. But anyways, some of the comments, I mean, a lot of them basically are like Jake Paul fans that came to my video and saw me roasting him so that they want to retaliate. And their fucking one argument that they use every time, or the one roast, is, oh, you're just roasting him for the views. That's all you're doing. You're just doing it for the views. Yeah. Yes. What do you mean? Just doing it for... What are you talking about? You're just roasting him because he's got 5 million followers and you don't. Yeah. What do you think I'm going to do? Roast something that nobody cares about? How does that make any sense? Things that are fun to give commentary on are the things that people are talking about. That just makes sense. Why the fuck would I talk about something or give commentary on something that people don't care about? That's not fun. That's not relevant at all. That's not entertaining. That's what I do, is make entertaining shit. You're just doing it for the views. Why else would I mean, yeah, but it's because it's fun. That's what's fun. A lot of people are talking about Logan Paul right now. I'm not hating on him just for the view. This is my honest opinion. But giving it just seems like a particularly good time to give my opinion on this because so many people are talking about it, right? It's ridiculous. These people. Fucking Logang. But anyways, if you want to see me roast more of the comments or roast is a shitty word. If you want to see me read the comments and talk about them, then tune into my video. It should be up today if I had enough time to edit it. But who knows? Because sometimes editing is a bitch. We talked about this on the weekend edition with Zane and Matt, but one of my questions for them was, do you like editing? Because... And Zane's answer was, I dread the thought of it when I have a ton of footage to edit, but once I'm doing it, I like it, and once I have the finished product, I like the fact that I did it, and I like the thought of editing, and it's the exact same with me, the exact same. If I film like a 40-minute video, and I know it's going to be funny, but I know I have to like spend hours cutting down that footage, it's just, I dread the thought of even starting. But once I have the skeleton, like what the video, like basically... Once I've gone through and cut all the good parts out, and now I just gotta like trim it down and whatever, that's when editing is just a beautiful thing. Because that's when you inject your creativity and you get to fuck around with effects and do all that stuff. But, so right now I'm in the situation where I shot the video, and now I just have all the raw footage, and I gotta put it together. I don't even know if it's funny yet. I don't know how much footage there is, and it's just like, I dread the thought of doing that, checking, so... I gotta go to this fucking party in a couple hours, and then I'm going to, actually, it's pretty cool. I'm going to like a screening tonight, hosted by Seth Rogen, I think, so who knows, maybe I'll get to meet the legend himself, I don't know. But anyways, I gotta do those things, so I don't know if I'm gonna have time to edit, but if I do, the video will be out tomorrow, and you should watch it, and... That's that. What else did I want to talk about? One more thing. Basically, I posted on Instagram, and I'm like, give me topics, so I have nothing written down this week, so I did that. I will get into those in a second. One more thing I wanted to chat about is that happened since I last talked to you guys was I did my comedy show on last Wednesday, and it was great. It was a lot of fun. They got a good set, about 8 to 10 minutes, I think, and Noel got up as well, and he fucking killed it as usual. So it was great. The first time that my manager and agents both came, so that was dope because it was the first time that I was like confident enough to be like, yeah, come, and it was good. So thank you if you showed up. That's what I wanted to say. Thank you if you came, and I think Noel and I are talking about throwing our own show somewhere in LA, so let me know if that's something that interests you, if you would come to that, if you're in the LA area and you would come to that. I think that's something we want to have done in the next couple months is actually put together our own stand-up show somewhere. So we're going to do that. Let's get into some fucking topics, shall we? And they're fucking riches though. Who are you? Yo, there's this song by Lil Xan. Lil Xan, I don't know if you guys have heard of him. Lilxan. He's a rapper. Like total baby face, but he's got like crazy face tattoos. Anyways, he's got this song called Who Are You? And if you like, I don't know, underground rap, I guess, you might like this song. It's been stuck in my head all fucking day. Biggest pet peeves and worst date stories. What is my biggest pet peeve? Here's a really big pet peeve. I was thinking about this today. When people talk about or post about meetings. You know what I mean? Like, everyone on my fucking Instagram does this shit. They post a story and it's like meetings. The caption will be just meetings. And it's always at like Earth Cafe in LA, like at lunchtime. It's like, what the fuck kind of meeting are you having at Earth Cafe? Who are you meeting right now? And why do you feel like it's important enough to post about? Meeting. Oh, cool. Cool. Now we're very aware that you meet with people. You must be important. That's fucking sick. That's a really big pet peeve of mine. Meetings all day. What are the meetings? Why do you just gotta say meetings? What are they? Or just tell us what they are. Don't tell us about them at all. Because it is kind of cool when people go, hey, I'm meeting with this person today. We're going to talk about this project or some upcoming things, whatever. Like, whenever they tell you what it is, or, you know, give you a hint on at least of what they're working on, then it's like, oh, that's cool. You're making moves. Whatever. Just meetings. Who are you fucking meeting? Who are you meeting? Who are you meeting at Earth Cafe at lunch? Sorry, I thought someone just came in my front door. As I'm just mid rant about the stupidest thing ever. My roommate walks in. Are you alright, dude? Yeah, I'm just fucking talking about meetings and how much I hate when people have them. Because I'm not having any meetings. Why don't people meet with me? I can be met with. God damn it, I've said meeting so many times now, it means nothing. Now I'm thinking of it as being spelled M-E-A-T-I-N-G. Meeting. What is that like? What is that? You just get together with some friends and try various deli meats? You guys down for a meeting? Yeah, dude, I'm hungry as fuck. Let's meet. Do you think, like, Oscar Mayer, when they have business meetings, do they spell them M-E-A-T? Right? That's a stupid joke. Oh, that was dumb. But I'm still semi-proud of it. I could go for a meeting right now. I'm fucking hungry. Just got back from the gym. I'm just as bad as those people that say they have meetings. Just didn't need to mention that I got back from the gym just now, and I did. I'm a piece of shit. Hey, just so you guys know, I was before we get into the next topic, I was just at the gym, so I do work out. Was there, meeting with the weights and lifting them. Worst date stories. Oh, let's see. What's a bad date story? All my dates are pretty fucking good, honestly. Worst date story. What's something funny that's happened? Oh, okay. Okay, here's one. Here's one that I could tell. It's not really a date, but it was a girl that I had a thing with, still do. I mean, I don't really have a thing with her. I like her, right? But she lives in another place and whatever. So we talk sometimes and whatever. But the first time we ever hung out, or maybe the second time, it was with a group of friends, and we had just been out for dinner, and everyone was kind of like drinking, and we were on our way back to the apartment, and all walking down the sidewalk, laughing, post dinner, everyone's like sort of drunk, being merry, whatnot. Going back to the house, I think like to pregame, and then we were gonna go out to some bars or whatever. Everyone was like stoked, right? Good night. Me and this girl were, vibing, whatever. I don't know. It seemed like the right word to use there, vibing. And anyways, we're on the way back. There was this thing on the sidewalk. It was like a little set of stairs that was subtle. You couldn't really tell it was there, but it was about 3 inches like off higher than the rest of the concrete. And she was walking to the left of me. She didn't see it, and she hits it and just like absolutely eats shit on the sidewalk. I've never seen someone fall as hard as that. And it was like really bad too. It was like kind of, I think, on her face, and she had like a scrape, like she had like cuts on her face. Like she had her face on the fucking sidewalk. Like, you have to fall badly to hit your face on the sidewalk. Your whole body is programmed to make sure that doesn't happen. When you fall, your arms go out in front of you because it's like save the head, right? That's what your brain tells the rest of your body is, holy fuck, save the face, save the head. So you can that goes to show you how like hard she fucking fell. Was she like tripped and just like absolutely ate shit on the sidewalk. And it happened in a split second. Everyone was like, whoa, holy fuck. And she was okay, right? We got her up, and she was like so like shaken. It turned from being like, oh my God, what the fuck just happened? This really hurts, to like absolute embarrassment afterwards. And I know this isn't like a story, like obviously this isn't that funny because like I didn't care, right? It's just like, it's not like, that didn't make me like think less of her or whatever, but it's like, it is the most embarrassing thing when that shit happens. But it was like nobody's fault. It was just really funny. I've literally never seen someone fall that hard in real life before. But it happened. But she's a tough chick, man. She got herself back together, and it was all good. So, I mean, I'm sure I've had worse date stories than that, but I just thought it was a funny one that came to mind. Let me know if you've fallen on your face on a first date. Let's see what else we got here. This girl was Google translating my name or something. She said, you could say how to pronounce your last name maybe. I've been trying to figure it out for like a year. I love you, haha. Okay, so here it is. Listen closely. How to pronounce my last name. It's just Co. There you go. So that should help out for the future there. What else we got here? I don't know, man. Tell some funny drinking stories. Funny drinking story. I know I got a ton of those, but it's so hard to fucking just pull one out of my ass right now. A funny drinking story. Let's see. I'm out here getting riches now. The song will not leave my fucking brain. I don't know. I can't think of any funny drinking stories right now. Let's see what else we got. Fat dicks? No, don't want to talk about that. YouTube and death in that order. So death seems like a pretty serious topic to talk about. Death? I'd rather talk about meetings. Least favorite YouTube trends. I don't know, what the fuck is trending right? I mean, they change so fast, it's like they're all pretty stupid. I like all this shit I talked about this with Zane and Matt, but it's like, all the drama that... Actually, no, this is something I will talk about. Because I've been thinking about doing a video on this, but I don't even know why, if it's worth doing. But you see the YouTube drama right now. Like the Jake against Logan shit. It's so lame. It's the lamest beef ever. What the fuck happened to YouTube beef? Why is it that Jake can do a fucking diss track against Logan, and then Logan does one back, but Jake apologizes before he can get his out. So Logan decides to release half of his song. Like now 2-part diss tracks are a thing? Like what are you, the fucking last Harry Potter movie? You're gonna do your diss track in 2 parts? You're not that important, dude. You can't do that. It's a diss track. Don't release it. Don't make it a saga. So stupid. So then he decides to make this whole fucking thing about the second verse, even though the first verse wasn't that good. And then he apologizes, and then the next day they did a song together about how much they love each other, called I Love You Bro or something. What the fuck? That's not beef. That's the lamest shit ever. And then fucking Alyssa Violet comes. She does a diss track with Rice Gum that's like pretty good. But then they do the whole thing at the end. It's like second verse. They didn't release the second verse either. Why is this a thing now to make 2-part diss tracks? Just when is this a fucking thing? I remember when they first like announced they were going to do the last Lord of the Rings movie or something in 2 parts, or the last Harry Potter movie or something, and people were like, oh man, this sucks. But it's like, it's also like, that's a $1 billion franchise. Business-wise, it does make sense to make that 2 parts, or even like if you want to get the full story, it probably makes sense to make that 2 parts. A 3-minute diss track against your brother, which should have been pretty fucking easy because he's pretty easy to diss, shouldn't do it in 2 parts. Shouldn't do that. Shouldn't exist. And then there's all this like dramatic footage of him like throwing it off a boat, the second verse, because it was on like a USB drive, and he was like, I'm not gonna do this to my brother, man. And then his brother, like, there was a video where they all sat and came in and watched it one by one, the second verse, but the audience didn't get to see it. We just got to see them watching it. How fucking insulting is that to your followers? Jesus, man, the state of YouTube beef right now. I want some beef. Beef with me so we can make it real. What about when fucking iDubbbz and Jinx, remember that shit? I wasn't actually involved with the YouTube like community at the time, but I was asking around, I was like, what are some real YouTube beefs? And someone was like, dude, you should look up iDubbbz and Jinx or whatever. He did like a content cop, I guess, on Jinx. And then he like went to Philly and like challenged him to a fight and shit like that. That's what I'm talking about. We need more shit like that. That's the thing. YouTube drama and just drama in general is dope. If you're one of those people that go, no, I'm not a fan of drama, fuck off. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Drama is dope. That's why the most popular TV shows are reality TV shows. That's why America is the way it is, because drama is fucking sick and we're all very entertained by it. Don't tell me you don't like drama. You're playing yourself at that point. You're lying to yourself. Oh, I don't know. I don't get involved with that stuff. I don't like drama. Yeah, fucking right. You don't like drama. Yeah, right. You don't think when someone drops a diss track, you don't rush that? Rush. Can't talk today. Fuck, man. It's every day. But, oh, did I just say it's every day? Holy shit. Organically, I just said that. It's every day, bro. Ugh, I hate myself. But I love drama. And that's what we need, man. We need more drama. We need more good beef. That's the good shit. So, this is my formal request for beef. Please, if you'd like to beef with me, send all requests to beefwithcody@codyco.gov, and we will be reviewing all requests, and we will get back to you within 3 to 5 business days. Or what you could do is just drop a diss track against me. Drop. I said that too now. I hate that word. Release a diss track. Post a diss track against me. Then I have no choice but to have beef with you. This is my formal request. Okay, well, I don't know how I got on that fucking tangent. Let's see what else we got here. Drugs? What kind of drugs do you want me to talk about? I don't really want to talk about drugs. Oh, this guy just sends me the N-word. Charming. Are you guys ever going to start your vlogs again, even if it's just once a week? Yeah, I think I definitely will. How did you meet Devin and Marcus? Devin and Marcus, I met them in college. Devin was in my fraternity, and I lived with him junior year. And Marcus was not in my fraternity, but we were in the same computer science class together. And and I think we did a group project or something together. Devin was like, "Hey, you got to meet this dude. He's pretty cool." And I was like, "Yeah, I bet he is. Sweet computer science student. Bet he's real. Bet he's a real winner." And then I met up with him, and I was like, "Yeah, this kid sucks." No, I'm kidding. I was like, "You're right. This kid is really cool," and we've been the best of friends ever since. About the vlogs, yeah, I do want to start vlogging again. Definitely. I think that's definitely a format I will start doing again in the future. It was so much fun when we were doing it. It was a lot of work, but it was just fun, man. People get involved with the inside jokes, and people get to know the characters and shit like that and the storylines. It's such a cool format. Oh, let's see. Explain how to keep your dick fat. Well, you got to eat a lot of food, number one. Number two, you got to keep your dick fat on iTunes. That's very important. That's a very important step. Story of how you became friends with Marcus, Devin, Sam, all your non-internet friends. Okay, so I just told you the story of Devin and Marcus. Actually, I do have a story from when I first met Devin. I'm just trying to think about how much of this I should say. I remember it was at like the first like party, I guess, that we had as like a pledge class when I first joined my fraternity. That's when I first met Devin. I didn't meet him rushing or anything. And I remember it was a pregame we had. God, was it? Pregame we had with a sorority or something. And anyways, the house we were in was packed. Everyone was there, and we were all drinking. And Devin just gets in the shower and starts showering, like with the door open. I don't think he was naked. I don't know. And I think the curtain was closed, but it was just like with the door open, packed full of people that are like trying to use the bathroom, and he just like starts showering. And I was like, wow, this kid is weird. I think we met then for the first time ever. And then I ended up living with him. Marcus, you already know that. Sam, I met him through Devin, actually. He grew up with Devin. And when we first moved to LA, basically Devin was like, yo, we gotta go down to San Diego. My boy Sam lives there. He's a good friend and you'll really like him. And we went down there. We stayed with him and we had a crazy ass weekend. We went to like clubs and just did the San Diego thing, and it was nuts. And we've been friends ever since. That's kind of a boring story, but it's the truth. What else do we got here? This is getting hard. I'm really thirsty, but I don't want to get up. How do I keep my dick fat for girls? Same process as for the guys. You just eat a lot of food, and you got to remember to keep your dick fat on iTunes. Let's get it to number 1, Jake Paulers. Let's do it. Did you ever have braces? You have really straight teeth. Indeed, I did. Oh, yeah. I had braces. I did have those. I had, like, the clear ones, you know? That, like, the technology wasn't that great at the time, so they just turned yellow really fast. And so instead of making it look like you didn't have braces, it just made it look like your teeth were rotting out of your face. Those are the ones I had for, like, 4 years or something. And then people would put colors on them. Do you remember that? People would put colors on them to match, like, what holiday it was. Like, I would put orange and black ones for Halloween. That's kind of funny. You could theme your braces. You bejewel your braces. I guess that's just a grill. Damn. That's an epiphany right there. Let's see what else we got here. American professional sports. Well, I am a Warriors fan. because I lived in the Bay for a couple years, so I would actually go to the games. I would. And so I am a fan of the Warriors, so I did like to see them win the championship last night, or the NBA Finals last night. That was cool. That's really all I have to say about that, because I don't watch football, and I don't watch any other professional sports. Plans for the summer. I've already discussed this on the podcast. I'm going to Barcelona I leave in a week and a half. Barcelona, Ibiza, we're going to Hungary, we're going to Croatia after Hungary. It's going to be a good old time. Oh yeah, it's going to be a saucy time. It's going to be muy caliente. That's probably offensive. Hot dogs or hamburgers? I gotta go with hamburgers on this one, fam. These topics are bad, dude. Favorite documentary? Okay. Documentary. I don't watch a lot of docs. The one I can think of that's most recent in my memory is the one on how to become a somm, which is like a wine sommelier. It's like a wine expert. I think the documentary is just called Somm, and it's on Netflix. But it's like how you get your master's Somm, I guess, which is like a test that you got to take if you want to do it, and it takes like years and years of studying, and like, I don't know, something like 1% of people pass it or something. But once you do, then, it's like guaranteed jobs at Michelin-starred restaurants and stuff like that. But it's crazy interesting. These motherfuckers can just take a sip of wine, swish it around in their mouth, and just like tell you where it's from, how it was made, what kind of grape, all this fucking crazy shit. It's like the smallest region in Italy, they'll be able to like pinpoint, hey, it's from there. Which is crazy to me. I'm not that good at anything. Your fraternity days. Oh, okay, here. I had a story about this. Damn it, what was the story? I forget what it was, but my fraternity days were great, dude. For Creek Lake. So this is basically, I know I might seem bro-y. Some of you might be like, yeah, you definitely do. I'm not that much of a bro, to me, at least. Because before going into college, I definitely wasn't. I was like a skater kid from Calgary, snowboarded a lot, right? There's no such thing as bros from Calgary. I mean, there definitely is, actually, but I definitely was not in that crew. I wore like crazy colorful clothes and fucking weird shit because I was just like a skater. I just didn't really, I don't know. And when I first moved to Duke, or North Carolina, I guess, I was 17. Had no idea what to expect at all. Had never been to the South or anywhere really in the States besides like, I think I'd been to LA, I'd been to Montana, and I'd been to like Hawaii, but I don't know. Never really traveled, I don't think. Anyways, North Carolina, what I'm trying to say was a total culture shock. Absolute culture shock. Just like the traditional families, and I remember telling my dad, I called my dad like the first week of school, and I was like, Dad, everyone is wearing boat shoes. And there's no boats. Like anywhere. Why is everyone wearing boat shoes all the time? Do they need to like be prepared in case they need to go out on a boat or a yacht or something like within the next couple hours? Or is it like a fashion thing? I was like, why the fuck is everyone wearing boat shoes? And why is everyone wearing, they all got these like this weird like elastic thing attached to their sunglasses, which are called crogies. And I was like, they all have like these crogie things so they can wear their sunglasses around their neck. I don't understand. Why do people do these things? And it's just like, it was like traditional Southern shit. That's what you do. You go to crawfish broil. That's a hard phrase to say. Crawfish broils. You wear boat shoes and you wear pastel shirts tucked into khaki shorts. And I was just like, what the fuck is this world that I am now immersed in? So yeah, total culture shock, but I eventually embrace it. That's usually what I do, is just try and, yeah, I'll fucking assimilate, and I'll do my best to, I don't know, I bought my first pair of boat shoes like years later, but I finally did it. And I got involved with Greek culture and stuff like that, and tried to understand the traditional values. I don't know. And so that's why I guess like I have like the bro in me now. Is that like, I don't know, being in the fraternity, just like embracing the fraternity culture and stuff. And it was like the best thing I did in college, honestly. It's the most fun thing ever, being in a frat. Now I have friends that I can hit up for life. Friends, you know, on the East Coast and whatnot. I can explain more about that in the future. Probably go more in depth. That's like very surface level little story there, and I don't know, my brain is melting. Honestly, I tried to record this podcast earlier, and I got like 15 minutes in and just decided to trash it all because it was absolute garbage. So guys, I'm going to wrap this up because I got to go to this thing. Give this a review on iTunes. Watch it on YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube. Make sure you listen to the weekend edition. And guys, a lot of you have been contributing to my Patreon, which is actually fucking awesome. I think I'm at like, what are we at now? $417 a month, which is absolutely amazing. I used to have this podcast mastered and stuff, but I started doing it all myself just because I couldn't like afford it. So if you want to support me, would appreciate if you contributed to my Patreon or bought the song on iTunes, whatnot, blah blah blah. Give me your money, the same old shit. Love you guys. Thanks for listening, and I will catch you next week. Bye bye.